Oh baby, it's back. It's time for a live commentary. Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy izlogic.business. Welcome back to another episode of TFT Time. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with the live commentaries, not some post-com. I've played too many games and cannot be asked to commentate commentary. Now we're doing it live, and I'm honestly in a bit of a been upset for the past few days, so I haven't really been recording or playing games. I've literally probably only been playing Rocket League here and there. But we're coming in today with a very, very spicy, delicioso TFT game. I want to try, if we get an Infernal Hex, to go with our Infernal Assassins. If not, we'll go maybe Ocean Assassins. We'll use our Assassins, basically. I haven't really had that good of a time with Assassins recently, as our last game we lacked them for most of the game, really. And I really want to get a Nocturne comp or a Olaf comp working, extremely important. I love using these champions. They're the sort of champions I want to be using. However, the way the game treats me is, no, you don't get that because you're recording. So, we're going to be jumping into this game, and I'm naturally wanting to hit Bronze 1 off this game. It's possible. If we get top 2, I think we hit Bronze 1. And from there, we can obviously look to get to Silver, and then obviously aiming for our Gold that we got last season. Let's hopefully, after that, blaze past that statement of Gold and hit Platinum, and then see where we go from there. Now, obviously, I've been busy doing other things. As you've seen, I've sort of changed up my content on my channel. I don't know if you noticed that. I've been playing Pokemon, and I do enjoy my Pokemon. I might go Shadow Berserkers. That wouldn't be too bad. We've also got Ocean. I'll take this Senna. Senna works well. Is Zed? No, Zed isn't, is he? What am I thinking? Oh, that's the perfect Ocean Hex for a Senna. Because it instantly procs her ultimate. So what you're going to see here is a very nice ult. Okay, so champs that do on hit. You've got Lucian. Lucian is the main one that you run with a Senna. You've then got maybe a... Ooh, I don't know. Yi would be good. He's quite strong. I kind of want to pick up a Redemption, but I kind of don't. Obviously, I said I want to go Berserkers, so I'll pick up this guy. The Renekton also fits quite nicely into the team comp because I can pick up a Sivir. And Sivir can then tie into the Yi. And we also can pick up a Scion. Scion, Yi, and Senna basically is Shadow. Renekton plus Scion, and then another champion. Maybe Olaf, maybe not, who knows. Basically gives you a very, very nice buff of... I tell you who it is, it's Jax. You go Jax along with Senna, Lucian, and then someone else. Basically, I'm trying to get a lot of combos going at once. So, a light champion plus... So, Lucian, Jax, and then someone else, I forget whom, gives us light. That Aatrox, that's who it is. Because you can also get Blade Master Lucian. That gives you basically tier 2 Tier 2 Blade Master buff, which is a nice thing to have. Anyway, we're coming into our first actual round here. Gonna do that and do that. We'll roll with this setup right now because it is quite strong. You're running an Ezreal who you can fire a lot of shots in. I'm also thinking about giving you Redemption, but I think Spirisogen Ezreal is a bit more useful than a Senna. Plus on hit ult. Of course I'm gonna give him this. Watch, pew. A lot of damage. Pew. Pew. It's a lot of damage. All because I gave a power up to Ezreal. And yeah, we win that round quite easily. Ezreal just was able to pew everything down. We'll pick up you. I'm gonna sell you, pick up you, and do that. It gives us part of Shadow. I'm also... Actually, no, I do that. That gives us full Shadow. I'm also going to do that. We've got a Shadow comp set up right now. I can look to pick up a Sivir anytime soon. She'll jump in. We can switch off... I don't know what we switch off, because this is actually quite nice right now. We might switch her in. It's very independent, really. Also, I think Kindred works really nicely with Senna. Yeah, this is a very nice team setup we've built here. It's very strong. So, the whole goal of this is to obviously build a very strong team. And the way we are set up right now, we've got Shadow online. We'll eventually switch out someone for a actual champion to fit into the team comp. Like, this is a very good base. If we get a Yi in here, that's 4 Shadow. Who's the other 2 Shadows? We've got Mal's and Vigar, Big Vig. I mean, we don't even need to pick up them 2, in theory. We could just pick up a Lux along with the Yi to give us maximum Shadow buff. 6 Shadow. Which isn't too good as a whole to what we want. Because obviously we would like maybe... Ooh, we'd like some other buffs like Light or Berserker. So you'd go with this Renekton, who'll join the team. That's a nice Senna. It's a shame we can't get it. We're more likely to get either Sion or the Ezreal. Yeah, there's the Senna gone. The Ezreal's gone. Sion is our main option here. Or Sivir. However, the Sion's iteming is far better than what Sivir's is. I'd much rather have a bit more of a tankier Sion whom can survive a bit longer than a basically giant belt Sivir who needs attack speed to be a bit more use, or a Seraph's. Anyway, we'll pick up here a Jax. He can't slide into the team just yet, but he's there and he wants to make his name known. Actually, no, we can slide him into the team. I tell a lie. We'll slide him on like so. He'll just join in and have fun. Now, with that in mind, we also have to realize that we are in a very odd position. We're running a team that's very jump heavy. Like, Kindred jumps around, and our Senna is basically trying her hardest to keep these guys buffed up to all living pain. And yeah, we're seeing here that she does enough of a job. She actually did a lot of damage there, which I'm actually surprised she's doing, because she doesn't really do much damage as a whole. Now, the next goal for our team right now is to obviously hit the 50 coin mark, and also pick some levels into this team, because it is quite low leveled. Now, picking up a Scion and a Kindred in the same shop, as well as another Senna, is a good way to get to that point, because obviously a level 2 Scion now is going to be even harder to kill. You have your Senna and your Ezreal and Kindred just jumping in the back lines, just spread out across the board. I might actually do that so that damage from range is spread a bit more evenly. I'm also keeping Scion over to one side where Jax is on the other, so it kind of gives us a two-pronged attack, essentially, where this guy also has a two-pronged attack from his assassins. Our two-pronged attack is slightly more aggressive, even though his mages are annoying, and he's got a Warmogs on a LeBlanc. He's also Woodland / Druid, so he's going to have the extra character on us either way. Okay, we'll pick up a Kindred here and an Aatrox. We finally picked up this bad boy. And I'm actually going to put the Aatrox on the board instead of the Jax for now, because it's a bit more of a powerful and actual lockdown champion. In a sense, Jax will jump forward. Aatrox stays where he is, so he's able to walk into a position to protect the ranged carries a bit better than what a Jax can, because Jax immediately jumps at a set position. Aatrox can walk into a good enough position. Anyway, we pick up a couple of items here. We also pick up a Soraka, which I could, in theory, have slid into this team to get light. However, we're not running light just yet. We have a bit of the way to get that. Now, in theory, what I could do, or could have done, instead of running this was run a Vayne. That would be the best lock into it's the best lock into actually hitting ranger buff as well as light buff. That being said, I'd much rather be using how I have got my team set up, because it's in such a way that the opposition do have a lot to deal with. So we've given our Scion the ocean buff here, because his ult is very powerful. It also slows down a fight immensely if he puts it in the right way. Like this round, it was done, I think, better than what it could be. Like, it wasn't the best play. Obviously, he could hit all of the team, but instead he stops a threshold being used to keep a team member alive. That is actually one of the better positions. Anyway, 3-1 is down. With winning, this guy's got 30 coins to his name at least. We're at 21. We're not doing too badly in terms of gold. We're now at 28, so we're going to be gaining our gold quicker now. I'm not going to spend any of it yet. We have no real need to. I mean, we could, in theory, hit level 6, but that isn't too good for us at this stage. Like, there's better plays to be doing. Like, obviously, if I hit level 6, I could switch the Aatrox off for Renekton and put Sivir on the board and have Desert buff alongside this team. Now, obviously, that wouldn't be too bad. You just have to realize that isn't the best, because obviously we require damage, and this round's a loss, by the way, but it's also not entirely the best way. Now, what's going to happen later on is we're obviously going to replace that this Ezreal for, say, a Lucian to slide him into the team so we have Soulbound running. But right now, he's doing his job very nicely. If we check the damage stat for that round, third most damage behind a Senna who's got a fabulous amount of attack range in comparison to the Ezreal's. It's slightly longer. She's also got an ult. And Sion, whom is just the highest level, just did a lot of work for us. Now, we come up against a Ocean Mages team again. Obviously, it's not going to be fun for us if they get too many ults off. However, we do have the damage and the strength of Sion to keep us alive. And we hit the carousel now with a fairly decent win-loss ratio. We're at a very healthy amount of health, and we're doing fine in terms of survivability for now. So, obviously, we want to find, say, a Lucian, or a Senna, or anything in our team on the carousel here. There's a Spatula I wouldn't mind. There's also the Lucian. That is probably one of the bigger options. We could, in theory, take that Sivir, but we're not going to get that. The Spatula's gone already. We're going to be released now. Oh, we are. I'm taking the Lucian. Soulbound is now online. I'm actually going to switch off the Aatrox for now, because Aatrox is not going to be as useful as a Lucian will be for now, because we haven't got any Blade Masters online. One good thing, though, we have just picked up is a level 2 Senna. As well as our Lucian being brought onto the board, we're in a fairly good position, because next round we'll be above 50 coins. And that is the go point for leveling up. Now, right now, our team is set up very nicely. That's also a needlessly large rodded Lucian, meaning that ult is going to do a lot more damage. And I kind of want to see how badly this hurts this guy's Ocean Assassins and Steel. Also, Lucian gets so much buff from the on-hit. It's kind of amazing. As you can see here, this guy stood no chance, because our Senna was able to stay alive and just... Well, I say stay alive. She was soulbound alive and did a lot of work for us. Keeping the team alive, she's also did the second most amount of damage behind our Sion, which is... I mean, it's not unexpected, really. Now, next round, we're going to get an influx of plus 11 coins, maybe 12. We're going to use them to buy XP. That's 4 purchases of XP if my actual calculation is correct. 4 purchases of XP and another character on the board. Now, we can stick on either the Renekton for a second Berserker, the Sivir for Desert or Blade Masters to get that setup going, or we can go with... I don't know, what would be a good option? I mean... Oh, this is a lost round, by the way. Oh, good ults there by our Lucian. He got rid of the Ivan for us. Now, we're coming into Merc Wolf Camp, I do believe. We're hoping for a recurve bow here as a drop. Another Sion drop there. We're going to hit the level up anyway. I'm going to slide you onto the board, because it does technically do the same thing as what the Renekton will do, but it puts us closer to either Light or Berserker. And the reason that's good is because it gives us options now to how we use our coins, essentially. The reason I say that is, if we level up, we can either go Berserker on the board, or we go Desert with these two, or we go Light with the Aatrox. and that is the item we're after as well. We picked up here a Rico bow that immediately is getting used on our Lucian. He needs the attack speed to be any sort of use. We also do happen to find a Sparring Gauntlet. I can make an Iceborne Gauntlet for our Scion, but I'd much rather use that chain vest for either a GA or a Thornmail, because Scion's got so much health that he can do that. I mean, the attack speed slow isn't too bad though. Anyway, this round, fairly easy to be honest. We managed to destroy him. Lucian didn't do too much damage there. He did take quite a bit though, himself. But he did manage to stay alive, that's one good thing. So we can obviously, we keep these spellbound champions split up. It does intentionally mean that we're going to have one of them surviving for a very long time. Now, I'm actually going to switch them around, just because it creates a bit more distance between them as we hit a nice amount of coins being used into XP there, from the 62 to the 50. It's a fairly easy 3 buff of XP. And yeah, we're doing good. Like, we're staying healthy. We've got a fairly strong team right now. The only thing that I could really want is hitting level 9 quicker, as we come up against a Blade Master S setup. This is where all of the Aatroxes have gone. Okay, now I understand. And yeah, Senna did a lot of damage that round. I'm actually surprised about that, as Lucian did very little. It's a bit weird. You usually expect it the other way around. I mean, granted our Senna is level 2 and our Lucian's base level, but Lucian should be out damaging Senna because of the attack speed buff that we've given him. But I guess Senna's buffing up enough targets with that ult, which granted she does get to fire quite quickly because she's on the pedestal. Anyway, I'm going to slide onto the board here the Renekton. Or am I? I think sliding the Aatrox will be slightly better, actually. We've got options either way. I'm going to put the Aatrox on for light, and I'm going to keep him in the backline. All of the champions here are getting buffed. It's so nice. Plus, that ultimate of his would be so good to have buffed if it was on hit. Anyway, we come up against Ocean Mages. Fairly standard strat this is. And our team's doing a lot of work here. That LeBlanc just gets absolutely bursted by the culling from our Lucian, as our Lucian is also dead as well. Lucian actually did a lot of work there. Both the Soulbound duo absolutely destroying this guy's team. And this guy is literally sat in 5th. So I'd be worried if I were him. Now the guy in 3rd is now picking up a win streak, which I'm worried about. And that's a nice Aatrox. It's a shame I'm not going to get it. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, bye-bye. The champions I would like here is that Scion. Really. It's the only good option there. I mean, Amumu is nice. If we don't get him, we might actually get the Scion. Well, it's either option here. Actually, no. I'm actually going to take... Yeah, I'm actually taking the Scion. That is actually a smarter play. We take the Scion. I was going to take that so that we have a Thornmail at least on our Scion. And then I realised GA is slightly better because we can obviously keep him alive a bit longer. And the way Soulbound works, with extra champions just being alive and chilling like that, it's nicer to do this setup. And it does also put us even closer to hitting a level 3 Scion. Anyway, what we're looking for now to get into this team comp is our Renekton or the Sivir. I'm more looking forward to getting the Sivir on the board for now. because she'll give us Blade Master buff, and it kind of makes our Aatrox a bit more useful. And there goes the Soulbound for this round against Predators. Okay. Predators, I thought they weren't being used in this game. I'm apparently wrong, as the guy who was on that win streak has just taken a big L. And as we took a big L to a guy who's now in third. Oh, yes. I would actually, no, I do need to consider leveling up our Ezreal. Actually, no, do I? Let me think about this. Am I wanting... I might just... I'm selling you. Selling you. I'm sticking you on the board so we have more Soulbound. And... I guess that is a bit more useful on you. Like, give you extra ults. Like, that is really going to make this a very potent round for us. Yeah. I'm glad that I did that. As we win this round quite nicely. That was a good change up for us there. We change up how we're set up. Yes, we do technically forfeit our Ranger buff, but we've, in a sense, gained a bit more power because we have double Soulbound targets for our Senna to live off. And also, they're very strong. Plus, we also gave our Senna a nice little damage buff, up to 96. To the 65 of the Lucian, obviously. It's a very nice setup that we're running. Plus, now I can, in theory, level up. I can take... If I get an Lucian level up, I can, in theory, just go bop. Bish bash bosh. With how I'm set up. And fix a lot of things. Anyway, we'll pick up that Scion. And these double Sivers. And in fact, I'm actually going to replace the Lucian for Blade Master. Because I can do this. And then this. Boom. We've hit a lot of traits being buffed here. Now, I'm also going to do a quick little purchase of you. And do that. Sell you again. Do that. We're buffing up our little Scion here. And our little Scion buddy is very, very damage heavy. As we hit level 8, look at the amount of champs that have actually been buffed up here by our Senna. As we come up against a loss. Jeez, we've lost this round. Yeah, we lost that quite badly. Ooh, not good. We actually did a lot of damage though. Okay. Pick up another Senna here. I've yet to see a level 3 Senna. But, ooh, Titanic, no. Trapclaw, meh. Giant Slayer isn't too bad of an item. However, we're running a Lucian. I'd rather give him the attack speed for now. We're level 8. We're closing in on level 9. I can cash out whenever I need to, as we come against an Ocean Mages team. Always fun. Who doesn't love Ocean Mages? Well, we lost to him. We're starting to lose a couple of rounds now, and we're slipping on the leaderboard. That being said, the leaderboard is now only 5 people. And we're picking up level ups into characters. Can I cash? I can cash out. So I've cashed out. I'm gonna do that. It gives us a second soulbound target. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that. Because an extra soulbound target is huge. Plus now, I can level up my Lucian to level 2. That's even bigger. As we come up against the guy in third, who's got a team chilling here. He is level 8. And he's got predators. He has some high level predators as well. So we're going to take a lot of damage here. But good thing here is we can level up our Lucian. I'm hoping this guy loses. He does. He's down to 8 HP. In theory, we could come up against him and win. Oh, I see what I want. I want that fucking force of nature. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. 10 characters on the board at once. You can't get really any better than that. Like, I can even sell the Ivan for the lols. There's no real need to have him there. To be honest, I'm also regretting selling the Ezreal now. Because we can technically use him for ranger buff. I mean, we can also do that. Where's the Ivan? We can sell you. Do that. And do that. There we go. We have ranger buff now. Do we run ranger buff or do we run this guy? I think that would be smarter. Just a bit more extra damage from our team would be actually really nice. So we come up against a level 8 guy who hasn't got as many champions as us, so we're going to have a bit more fun, I do feel. He does have the Taric though. It is doing a lot of work for him. Up until the part he's only got his Ezreal left, and his Ezreal's dealing with 3 soulbound targets, and we beat him. We're also now in 4th, meaning we survived the apocalypse. Crystal Ash. I'm gonna pick you up for now. Actually, I'm gonna sell you now. Buy you. We'll refresh again. There's the Yi. I mean, it's a bit too late, really, to use a Yi for our Shadow, because we've gone Blade Master this setup, and we've kind of gained a bit more. It's actually done a lot of work for us. Like, we've also got a Lucian who's absolutely going off, and you can see here, the extra champion on the board has absolutely destroyed the competition for us. And yeah, we've won this round. You're not beating Asylum. Electric Lux would be a champion I would take, normally. Oh, Sugar, I know what I can do now. I can get rid of one of our... Actually, can I? See, what I'm thinking is get rid of one of our Berserkers, but Desert's being used, the armor reduction is so good. It's kind of not worth it to just do that with this item. We can check what everyone else is getting. You're getting a Zeke's, which is okay. That's good for you. And I was trying to see what the top guy got as his reward. Sadly, I didn't have enough time to. A Moo Moo. Ooh. No, we can't take a Moo Moo. Berserker. Who would be a good Berserker? I mean, you would be a nice Berserker. But then it would leave our backside a bit more. I mean, you as a Berserker isn't too bad. No, we'll make you Berserker. I'm genuinely having an argument with myself on who to make a type of champion. A Jax. These champions that we're getting are coming way too late for what I need and from when I needed them. This is looking like a loss. Yeah, this is a loss. And we're out. Yeah, we're out. That was quite quick. Now I just want to see if this top fight, who gets eliminated here. If this guy above us gets eliminated. He does not. So, yeah, we were going out there anyway. Even if we did stall out the round. But yeah, that was a good game for us. We do get plus 12 LP. it puts us even better position, because now I think third will take us up to bronze 1. That was a good game, all things considered. We didn't get too many levels, like we were running a base level Aatrox and a Renekton. But this setup, although there was many dupes of a champ, it still did a hell of a lot of work. And I'm actually amazed how well it was working. But yeah, that's going to be the end of it for you guys today. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, subscribe if you want to, or if you want to, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.